Yes, he was.
I think I'll just be the Micah Parsons hater this year as well. I'm definitely going against Packers fans for the NFL because those people are delusional.
I've been doing that just because it's funny. Because they,
their heads are full
Jordan
of cheese.
Love hasn't won anything, and they act like he's some deity that's the greatest football player ever. This guy's won nothing.
No, yeah, and he's stupid, and he fumbles a lot, and he throws bad interceptions, and he has like one good month.
Yeah,
he's a Japanese shill. He's just doing it to like bring money towards the Japanese car company Toyota, and their thon and their marathon. Peyton, unbelievable stuff. Great call, bro. We're gonna keep things rolling and build this top 10 list together.
All right, see you.
All right, peace. Cat would love Micah Parsons. Slade from the top rope. Okay, so far on our graphic, we have hot Denzel Washington. I think I'm going to get rid of the hard eyes because it makes him just look like a robot. I mean, hot robot Denzel is kind of cool, too. Blurry Dante Moore, and then a golden bust of Marquise Brownlee. Sorry for the burp. These colors are fruity. Should we change this stuff up a little bit, maybe? Jump the line by following on Twitch. I'm going to get rid of that. It sounds so corny. Hey, come on. Support me over on Twitch. All right, so far our top 10 is we have USC at number 1, Ole Miss at 2, Texas at 3, there's nobody at 4, Miami's at 5, Indiana's at 6, 7 is Ohio, and negative 100 is LSU. So when we spun the wheel, LSU was the one that we landed on, and Hectic was on the phone, so I can't move them out of negative 100, so we have them there. Let's spin again and talk about another college football team and do this on the fly with one another. Because that's how we roll on TBWZ. They're still kicking the ball around in the soccer. Texas. All right. So we can talk about Texas. Texas was good last year. Very, very good. Darn good. The one issue with Texas last year was Arch Manning. Arch Manning was not very good to start the season, and everybody was out on Arch Manning. And then he started to get better and better and better as the season progressed. All right, so this is just turning into a top 20, I believe. Okay, so let's delete all of this that I have right here. Okay, so we deleted that list, and we're going to just go and do this again. Okay, new text. Lorem ipsum one humba hun shun shun. Let's bring it down to 10. So let's go 1. We have USC for now. 2, team. 3, team. 4, team. 5, team. 6, team. Probably should have done this before. But, I didn't know what we were doing. But now I do. Maybe it's Maybelline. Okay, so we have Texas at... PV, you said Texas you think should be 11. They lost a lot of defenders. All right, PV. Bringing us with some defense talk. 11 Texas. Ipsum blah. 11 Texas. Arch Manning is going to get a lot better this season, I believe. Okay? I thought he was okay last year to end the season. It was a little bit tough start for Mr. Arch. I don't like the way this is looking at all. Okay, I think we need to redo this whole thing. Okay. We're never going to go live on TikTok, are we? I think I do it like this. 1 USC, 2 team, 3 team. Does this look better? 4 team. And then we'll just do 11 Texas. This looks better, right? Okay. We're on Photoshop, boys. Done. I'm not the best at Photoshop, so I'm trying. Tecos? Should I just leave it like Tecos? Should I not change it from Texas to Tecos? All right. They're officially Tecos. You heard it here first. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we do 20, that's 5 rows of 4, right? Math.com. So let's do it like this. We need 5 rows of this. So I can just go here and then duplicate. Okay, do we like this format? Does this format look good? Does this look... Would you stop on this graphic? Top 10 college football teams is nice and clear up on the front. Obviously, you can see we're talking ball because we have Marquise Brownlee Golden Bust on here. Shout out to Mr. Beast for that. Tex ass. Okay, that's even better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This would be 11. So we'll go 11. Yeah, more like Tex ass. Like that, PV? That's good. Tex ass. Okay, I like it. There we go. All right, so Texas at 11. Obviously, the big question mark for Texas is going to be Arch Manning. What kind of Arch are we going to get this year? Are we going to get the beginning of the season Arch, or are we going to be getting the end of the season Arch? First of all, can we talk about how stupid his name is? I know he's named after his grandpa or whatever, or whatever that big four-headed family was thinking when they did all this. Who's cheering right now? Is that Paolo Banchero? Pablo Banchero is at the USA game in Seattle. I didn't know Pablo Banchero knew where Seattle was. I forgot to press play on the movie, guys. That's your fault. You guys got to remind me. That's your fault. Solid top 20. Thank you, brother. All right, so USC is going to probably stay at 1 for now, but let's spin the wheel and see what we get. Okay. The big question mark, fellas, according to PV, they lost a lot of guys on defense. So maybe the defense has slipped a little bit this year for the Texas Longhorns, but we're going to be projecting out better quarterback play for them. Oh, I forgot to put LSU at -100. Okay. I'm just going to put 100 LSU. And see, oh, dude, Tiger fans are going to be very, very mad. They're going to be so furious. One of the first clips I ever posted on TBWZ was me talking about how LSU sucks, and they were like so mean to me. Pablo Banchero, he's Mexican. He's the first Mexican-born player in the NBA to be drafted number 1 overall. Pablo Banchero. Mexican-born. Oh, and Zach LaVine's at the game. Oh, next to a piece and a half. Come on now, brother. Ow! Bro, I'm really into chicks recently. Girls get hotter. It's weird. They just continue to get hotter. I don't know how or why. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I also haven't cussed in over a week. Yeah, so no cussing for Zini. But women just get hotter and hotter. Guys, I cannot even explain to you. Top 20 graphic says top 10, Zach. Okay, does that add to the lore? Does that add to it at all? Or should I make this top? I could make it top 100, and then it's like 1 through 19, and then 100 at LSU. Or I could just make it top 10, or I could just change it to 20. George, it's your choice. You get to decide. Do we be accurate with it, or do we be completely false with it? Number 21 for Australia has a bunch of muck on his hair. Fix your hair. You know what I don't like? I don't like a sport where you have to do your hair before. One of the reasons I stopped playing basketball is I hated that I would like put gel in my hair before a game and spike my hair. I used to spike my hair in the front. I used to just take gel and just go like this and just spike up the front. I think I should try doing that again. Spiky tips, baby. Oh, we're kicking the ball. We kicked the ball closer to our goal where we want to go. 21 is being fruity. Number 8 kicks it around. He kicks it down low, and then Australia kicks it away, but we get the ball, and then 8 goes to the middle of the box thing, and then he kicks it away from the goal. And then number 4 is kicking it away to number 16 on the other side. And then number 2 has it down on the side, on the grass. And then 11 and 17, and they're kicking, and they're wrestling for the ball, and they're kicking it around. Forget LSU. Yes, 100. Okay. Top 100 teams. The funny part is it's going to take us so long to do this. I don't know if we're even going to go live. Should this be red? Should we change the color? Let's make it electric. Blue is good. Blue with a golden stroke. If I make this blue and then I can add this stroke and make the stroke gold. Well, it's already no, I should do it like that. Does that look horrible? Yeah, it looks awful. White stroke was way better on the blue. Top 100 college football teams. There's only 20. That's so funny. Texas. Okay. Let's keep going. I hate when that happens. Offside. That's when the guy is past the guy, right? We're spinning the wheel. Figure out where these 20 teams go. Texas Tech. Wow. A very, very interesting one here with Texas Tech. Their quarterback is Brendan Sorsby, the one who got in trouble for gambling. He filed an injunction with the NCAA to become legalized. I don't know what that means. Okay, so we kicked the ball to the top of the place where the guys stand. And then, we did score, but it was offsides. Okay, I see. Yeah. Okay. We tried our hardest, though. He did end up leaving the school. So what happened with Brendan Sorsby, the latest installment of it, is he's just going to the draft. He's like, all right, I'm going to just go to the supplemental draft. So Brendan Sorsby heard all of the noise happening around him and was like, this stinks. I'm out of here. Do we even know who their quarterback is going to be? Okay, let's figure that out first and foremost. Texas Tech football hot. Let's go on their website. Let's see how good their website is, first of all. Awful website. We use cookies and other technology. Our story presented by Tide. Look at it. We got ads all over the place. This website stinks. Why is it brought to me by AT&T? NIL deals? Welcome to the Red Raider NIL exchange. I can just work with these guys right now. One opportunity available for Brady Trimbello. What about Cameron Dickey? What's his opportunity? Work with me. Autographs. We'll autograph anything of your choice for $5 from Cameron Dickey. Guys, I didn't know this existed. VAR is checking right now to see if it actually was a goal, but it seemed like he was clearly offsides. 13-14 feels good for right now. Oh, it was a goal! Oh! No way! Dose Cero! Dose Cero! America! America! Who else can I work with? Who has opportunities available? Connor Mohan. Baseball jersey, hat, etc. signing. Would love to sign autographs for Texas Tech baseball fans for $5. This is weird, right? Why is this guy's picture so close? Trey Wilson. Brother got the biggest hair in the world. Daniel Sill. I mean, look at all. Hey, none of the pictures are uniform at all. Okay, this one, very, very close up. This one, you got head and shoulders. You got head, neck, shoulders. You basically got nipples in this one. Brother only got nose and mouth in this one from Trey Wilson. And then Charles Anderson Jr., you can basically see his conch. You can see his conch cell, basically. I can't believe it's 2-0. That is so awesome. America rocks. Okay. They have oil money, so that might be good. PV's feeling like 13 or 14 on this one. Let's open up a new wheel and do just a numbers 1 through 20. Should we do that too? Duplicate tab. Okay, 1. I mean, we could just do this whole thing by chance. That's pretty hilarious. All right, this is Texas Tech's official ranking. If it's between 13 or 14. No way. Okay, well, 3, that's 13. 3 is 13, right? Okay. Texas Tech, we're officially going to be putting at 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'd be right here. This is BTTU, right? Texas Tech University. Good job, Vini. Let's keep going. All right, remove them. Keep going. I don't know who their quarterback is, though. Roster, right? Jersey number, position. Cornerback. Come on now. This website sucks, dude. Wow. Dude. Hey, your guys' website stinks. You have $1 million and your website sucks bad. Look at how horrible this is. This is not me. This is them. Camps? Maybe it is me. Jeez. What am I? Oh! Texas Tech football camps. Mini camp, 9th through 12th grade, fall. Hey, Blake, are you here? Blake, we're going to send you to Mahjong times WBTB for $530. Where's Bullet when you need him? For real. We need Slinger in the chat. Blake, do you want to go to Texas Tech's football camp? It's only $59 plus $9 in fees. It's June 21st. Can you be in Lubbock, Texas in 2 days? Let's register Blake. Blake, you're going to camp? Accept all cookies. Feed me the cookies. Register now. Okay, Blake. Nope, that's not working. Continue as guest. Blake. I'll give him my last name. Blake Vooge. You're my son now. Add to cart. That's crazy. You can just sign up for camp? Add another participant? Yeah, or the cat's going as well. America. America. Oreo. Oreo. The cat. You're going to football camp, brother. Congratulations. $118 to send 2 homies to football camp. 9 through 12. Oh, you guys aren't even in 9th grade yet. Gosh dang it. That stinks. The Talking Balls guys are here. We are building out our top 10. Oh, the wheel landed on Texas A&M, by the way. We're building out our top 10 college football teams for our graphic right here, Talking Balls. We're doing this together, and then we're going to go live on TikTok and see what people think. It's our top 20 college football teams, but we've made it a top 100 because we put LSU at 100. Texas A&M is another one of these interesting teams. PV was talking about that 13-14 range. I kind of feel them there. I'm slightly worried about who's going to be playing quarterback for this team. He was good last year. His name's escaping me at the moment. He was good last year. Let's check out their website. Texas A&M football. They better have a nice website. So far, the best website is LSU, right? Oh, this one's okay. I'm Aggie in. Are you Aggie NIL? Oh, congrats to Ed Haggart. He played quarterback from 1966 to 1968. And he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Bro, sorry, you guys can't even see this. This guy, Ed Haggart, is getting inducted into the Southwest Conference Hall of Fame. That conference doesn't even exist. How is this a celebration? Ed Haggett? Hargett? Sorry, Haggett. Jeez, happy Pride. He's got Ed with two D's. Ed Hag. Rit? How do you spell his name? Hargett. EDD? More like Ed Dumb Dummy. Ed Hargett Tustin. Wait, does he live in Tustin? That's where I live. Okay, he passed for 5,000 yards at Texas A&M. That's pretty good for a season. Jeez, what a loser. In 1985, Hargett ran unsuccessfully as a Republican in a special election for the United States of Representatives. Oh, yeah. Vote for Hargett. Vote for Haggett. He'll get rid of all the... Okay. Having secured the support of such party leaders as Chet Upham. What the helly? Chet Upham? Who is Chet Upham? Is it Chet Upham? Chester Chet R. Upham. Oh, he has his own website. Oh, this is the Colorado Snow Sports Museum Hall. He's a Hall of Famer as well. Does everybody get in the Hall of Fame? 9, 10, or 11, maybe. Chester Chet Upham. He's a Loveland ski area, is Colorado's longest operating privately owned ski area. Chet was the owner and hands-on president of Loveland for more than 50 years. Blake, you live in Colorado. Have you ever heard of this? All right, let's watch this.
For more than 5 decades.
I mean, this music sucks balls, dude. Do you hear the riser?
For more than 5 decades, Chester Chet Upham and his family.
It's Upham. It's not Upham. Are they sure? Narrated by C.J. Mueller.
Passionately invested their time and financial resources to create one of the premier mid-size.
I mean, fake snow. How are you talking about the most premier place in the world and they're using fake snow? Also, this job's got to suck. Get Mike Rowe on this. It's a dirty job.
Ski resorts in North America. His creation of
the
stock
footage
we know today is truly inspirational. Loveland embodies his commitment to a classic, fun, affordable Rocky Mountain snow sports experience featuring terrific skiing and snowboarding like it used to be. As a sport builder, he and his team put Loveland on the short list of exceptional Colorado skiing and riding. On the outset in 1956, along with 2 partners, and as sole owner from 1972 until he passed away in 2008, Chet was a hands-on president, deeply involved in guiding Loveland's evolution. Chairlifts were installed to reach 1,800 acres. That included some of the very best world-class trail, bowl.
A reverence for the mountains, and wanted to bring and expose.
Hey, Billy.
Put his arms.
This is Buffalo Bill.
Around magnificent view that's on
Picture.
top is
Pretty picture.
Chet's love of the area.
Chet
is not
Ufram.
Just
Wait, who are we talking about? Ed Haggett, right? Ed Hargett? Haggett? I'm Ed Haggett, and I'm going to get rid of all the... Ronald Reagan, he had led the field in an all-party primary with 42% of the vote. However, in a runoff election, he lost to Chapman by just over 1,900 votes. This would be as close as the GOP would get to winning this East Texas district until Louis Gourmet won in 2005. I don't care at all. He played for the Saints. He was a 16th round draft selection. What? The 16th round? Bro went Lincoln on him? Bro got drafted Lincoln style in the 16th round. That's nuts, bro. They used to have 16 rounds of football, of drafting. And when was this? He was drafted by the Saints in the 16th round. 1970. They didn't even have 32 teams. Miami's at 5 is fair, I think. Yeah, we'll get to Miami when they roll up. Dave Parks. The Saints fell 24-17. This was like such a high-scoring game in 1970. They're like, wow, offensive eruption. In November 2017, Hargett was appointed to the Texas State Director of Rural Development. That means he just rounded up all the black people. All right, hey, come on. Hey, get over here. Hey, go over there. Rounded him up. Rounding him up. He gets home from work. How was work, honey? Oh, brother. Hey, there's Archie Manning. Manning won the job out of camp. So he lost his job. Dan passed. What was I doing? I was gonna find out his college career stats. Ed. Rural Development. Go 10. They have enough money to keep him in it. Texas A&M. Yeah, that's not bad. Ed Hargett stats. College stats. Here we go. Okay, if you're getting into the Hall of Fame for the Southwestern Conference, you better put up unbelievable numbers. All right. Bro had 1,500 yards. Dog was 132 for 265. I mean, guys are getting 265 passing attempts in like 6 games. Oh, my gosh. Not even 50% completion? Never once in his college career did he throw for more than 50%. He had 11 touchdowns and 19 interceptions his freshman year. 11 touchdowns, 19 picks. In his entire career, look, in college football, he had 41 touchdowns and 40 picks. This guy's going to the Hall of Fame for what? Are you kidding me? Bold season includes, and they led the conference. Wow, he led the conference in 1967, 6-7, with 14 touchdowns. Jeez, bro. This guy sucks at football. He played in every game, though. He's a gamer. He had 99 completions in 1967. This guy sucked. And he's in the Hall of Fame? Whatever. Texas A&M. PV, I think you might be right in Texas A&M being maybe at like 10. I think Texas A&M at 10. Just above Texas Tech at 11. Oh, no! Spilled my coffee. Oh, no. Oh, no, my computer. Oh, no. I might have to end this live. I might have to end the live. Oh, no. I can't even put it anywhere. No! Oh, nuts. Oh, gosh. Did it get in my computer? There's coffee. There's coffee everywhere. Dang it. Oh, no. Please. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's everywhere. Is my mic still working? Computer, mute the mic. Oh, jeez. Luckily, my computer was in clamshell. Clamshell. Marquise Brownlee. What's happening? Oh, no. I'm stepping on my keyboard. This is going to throw everything off if I open it. All right, no water has breached the inside of the computer. I'm covered in coffee. My desk is covered head to toe in coffee. My remote is covered in coffee. Tom Cruise is covered in coffee. My pens, my mats, my Beatles guitar pick. What are the Pat McAfee could never do this. Pat McAfee could never ever do what I'm doing right now. No one has it like me. Who's got it better than us, boys? Nobody. This is bad. We're never going to finish this list, are we? Oh, man. There's coffee in every orifice of my computer. Every inch of my desk is covered in Java. It smells like beans. Bushes. You know, one time I won a contest for a Bush's Baked Beans commercial. They did like a Bush's Baked Beans did like a kind of like a Super Bowl like commercial contest type thing. I'm just talking. Where it's like make a commercial and if you win, we'll pay you like a couple $1,000. And you know, my buddy Alex, Big Dot Studios, got second place for Bush's Baked Beans commercial. And the Great Bean Off. Our friend Garrett Stivers was in it. I think I was in it too. No, I wasn't. Was I in it? No, I wasn't in it. All right, okay. All right, that's a start. I ruined my John Cruise Mission Impossible. All right. Okay, I gotta turn my keyboard off while I wipe this down. Sorry, guys. You know what? You guys are sickos. You probably like this. You probably think this is funny. These are probably don't clip any of this. I'm trying to make this, you know what I mean? Trying to be as professional as possible with this program. You know, I turned 30 in exactly 1 month. Well, the 18th, I turned 30. And, you know, trying to be professional as I burp. I used my regular shower towel to clean up all the coffee. Now it smells like coffee. Oh no. Gosh dang it. I'm actually pissed. Alright. Not the first time we've spilled coffee on this show. Probably won't be the last either. Last sip, it's gone. Rainforest Cafe. Is anybody even still here? Just rip up this notebook now. Covered in Joe. I still never pressed played on the movie. Press played? Who knew spilling coffee would make you not be able to talk? Alright. Okay. Alright, close your ears. Check one, check two. We're back! Alright, where am I? I don't want my brush, no. I don't even want that up. What the crap? This messed everything up. Okay, we had Texas at 11. So this is going to be 9. I mean, I just got to this is going to suck. Okay. Once it starts to do a number thing, it won't not do a number thing. Does that make any sense at all? So I got to delete all of this once again. Okay, so this is 9. T, A&M. What did we do with All right, Texas A&M is off. Let's keep going. I don't know if we're ever gonna go live on TikTok. It's all right. We're an hour and 6 minutes into the show, and we have like 3 teams done. All right, Indiana. I don't think Indiana's gonna be very good. Do you guys think Indiana's gonna be good? Because I sure don't. I'm kind of out on Indiana in general. I really wish I didn't spill anything on my computer. Where did we have Texas? Texas was at 11? Oh, my gosh. $10. It seems like a good place for Indiana. Seems like a good. Everything around me smells like coffee. Everything around me smells like coffee. This is not good. Is Georgia going to be good? I keep wanting to put all of these teams at like 10. You know what I mean? And just be non-controversial. But that would not be nearly as fun. Everything around me smells like coffee. My whole life. Doc Martens keeps calling me. Doc Martens, the shoe company. They're like, hey, what's up, dude? Georgia's going to be good. I got Georgia at 6, okay? I'm putting Georgia at 6. So let's do this. They're always going to be good. They got a good recruiting class coming in. They do well in the portal every single year. You know, they got a year 2 of Gunnar Stockton loading. I think Gunnar Stockton's going to be a fine quarterback. Just having a quarterback with experience gives me credence to put a team a little bit higher because I just believe in talent at that position, and then just like experience at that position as well is super, super important. Tennessee. Let's do college football recruitment rankings. Texas A&M was 1. I thought Tennessee had a good class. James Franklin crushed it at Virginia Tech. 42. See, I'm yawning. I need my coffee. This is what I want. College football transfer portal rankings. Brendan Sorsby exits, multiple players updated. Yeah, let me get where are the rankings? Okay, Sam Leavitt is not the number 1 player in the transfer portal. It's Drew Mestemaker. Drew Mestemaker is going to be unbelievable. And it's also Darian Mensah. I would take him over where's the Darian Mensah one? We don't even have him on here. They got Chaz Coleman, an edge rusher from Penn State. Listen, Tennessee's going to be okay. Let's put Tennessee at, you like 14? 11, 12, 13, 14? I like them there too. What the crap is happening? Holy crap. You guys can't even see any of this. What are we doing? The one thing I hate more than anything about Photoshop is if you're clicked on anything, like Command Z doesn't work. I don't need that. I think I'm saving 14 for Oklahoma, PV. I'm going to put 10 right there. I think I'm saving that for Oklahoma, brother. All right, let's keep going. Tennessee. We are back on the pitch, America and Australia. Now, Notre Dame. Notre Dame is going to be a good football team, okay? That's just, there's no way around it. Notre Dame is going to be really good. It's year 2 of CJ Carr. The 2 games they lost last year, I mean, they lost to Miami, who was eventually, the runner-up of the whole thing. Notre Dame's a really, really good football team. They really are. They lost their 2 tough games last year. The only 2 hard ones that they played, they lost. But pretty much everything else, they took care of business. Their best win was probably a home win against USC, which is like, whatever. I think they are, one thing about them is they did not lose a lot of guys in the portal. A huge thing about success in college football is like, do you retain the talent that you have? And Notre Dame definitely has done that. I'm thinking at like a 7 for Notre Dame. See, this is what I mean. I'm pressing Command Z right now. All right, there he goes. There's PV talking about Oklahoma. They got the best days. Yeah, John Mateer stinks, though. We talked about this last year. We talked about John Mateer not being good. 7, Notre Dame. Best team in the ACC, got a stud tight end with Witten coaching them. Got some best wide receivers from the portal and some O-line guys. You're crazy to put them outside the top 10. He won't be injured this year. Fully healthy John Mateer still stinks at football, bro. He's not good. You know that. He was really good the first 6 games when they were playing like Tarleton State and the Citadel. When they got into SEC play, he was awful. And I know he was like kind of banged up, but he wasn't very good. I'm not high on Oklahoma at all. But BYU on the contrary, he's winning the Heisman. You heard it here first. No. Trinidad Chambliss or Jaden Maiava are winning the Heisman. Yeah. You heard it here first. BYU. What should we do with the Mormons? I felt bad for BYU last year. I think they're probably, if LSU's 100, 19, 18, probably 17. Can we go 17 with BYU? Does that sound good with you guys? 17 for BYU? Who says no? 17, BYU. 18 team, 19 team, 100 LSU. I don't know. I think TikTok might not give a single crap about our whatever you call it. Bama is a top 10 team, but maybe closer to that like 11-ish range potentially. I mean, we already have Texas at 11, which is so inappropriate. I could think of them at 12. Can we do Bama at 12? Does that sound good to everybody? Let's do Bama at 12. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. They just can't do Command Z. $12 for Bama seems right. That seems good. All right, we're building it out. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We have about 10 more teams to go. USA is kicking. Are they just going to park the bus? Is that the plan? Oh, PV. USC. Just like that. I'm really, really high on USC. Okay, they have a tough schedule. But they are very, very good. Their quarterback, like I said, experienced quarterback play matters. This is Jaden Maiava's 3rd season. No guy. I don't know a guy in college football who started more games outside of maybe Lenora Sellers or Dante Moore than Jaden Maiava. He's got a ton, and Sam Levitt, but Drew Mestemaker. He's got a ton of experience, and that's very, very big in college football. It's an offense where he's losing his top 2 wide receivers, which is tough. Shut up, PV. He's losing his top 2 wide receivers. He still has his name is Lake, the tight end, who's very, very good, who I like a lot. But USC always has wide receivers. I'm not worried about losing Mekhi Lemon and Jacoby Lane because USC always produces wide receivers. King Vaughn is coming back as a great running back. The offensive line was much improved last year. The defense looked solid last year. I'm high on USC, but I can't be that much of a homer. Looking at this list, 14 sounds good for me with USC. Gosh dang it. I'm going to blow up a hospital. I'm going to do something horrible and nasty. I like 14 for USC. How about that? Is that okay with you, PV? Oh, you have them at 13. We'll do 14. We're saving 13 for Oklahoma. Building it together. I cannot wait to go live on TikTok, and they're like, "You're such a stupid idiot." And I'm like, I literally spun a wheel. Missouri is a good football team, but not a great football team. I like Missouri as a state, maybe. I don't know. I've never been. They're definitely like closer to 18. I'd say 18 with Miz. PV wants to go 16. There's some really good teams coming up that we need to. There's some really good teams coming up that we need to worry about. We still have Ole Miss, Miami, Oregon, Ohio State. Those are all 4 of those are top 5 teams. And I don't even know if we have a top 1 yet. Should we make Miami number 1? Should Miami be number 1, PV? Oregon's such a good football team, bro. They got better from last year. Dan Lanning is an incredible coach. I really think Dante Moore is going to succeed. Australia kicks it, and then America kicks it. Sorry, you guys didn't see that. We landed on Oregon. Oregon's going to be really good, bro. Or Oregon's going to be a very good team. I think it's either 2 or 3 for me for Oregon. I really do think 2 or 3 for Oregon. Oregon 3, I like it. Oregon at 3, officially. We do have Dante Moore on here already. And hot Denzel and Marquise Brownlee bust. Oh, USA had a chance. Oregon at 3. All right, I'm worried about the rest of this list because I feel like maybe I didn't put 20 teams in there. Ohio State. Ohio State is probably. I think I want to save Miami for number 1. I think I want Miami to be number 1 because you got to think that team lost a decent amount of talent, but they've got so much more in recruiting. Their portal, they won the portal in my opinion because they got the best quarterback available in Darian Mensah. A corner kick goes off a USA head, and now their USA are kicking the ball. And now Australia is trying to kick the ball, and they kick it. And they're kicking it pretty fast. But they kicked it to America, and now America's kicking it. Ohio State 2. I think that's accurate, PV. I think Ohio State at number 2. Now, who are we going to put at 4? That's the question. I think Miami's going to be going at 1. Ohio State. I think we're just going to pencil in Miami at number 1. I like that a lot. I think Miami at number 1 is really, really, really fun. You kind of have Miami outside of the top 5. Wow. Then where do you have Ole Miss? I don't know why we have Auburn up here still in Washington. Those teams suck. There's Miami at number 1. I already penciled them in at 1-1. So we've got them in. Rebs at 20, PV. You're bad. You're just a bad guy today. You woke up with a belly full of and vitriol. Washington. I'm a little bit higher on Washington than last year. I think they got better. I mean, how good are they? Probably not that great. Is 16 okay for Washington, or are we saving that for maybe like Auburn or Penn State? Not Auburn. Sellers is a beast. Oh, their quarterback. They got who's Washington's quarterback? That kid tried to transfer, remember, and they wouldn't let him. That's not going to be a good situation. I don't have Washington very high. I think Washington is closer to right down here at 19. We might have to move BYU up, not going to lie. Might have to move BYU up on this graphic because this is where we're at right now. This is how we're celebrating good times. We still need a 5th and a 8th and a 13th. See, it just won't. Yeah, see this app. I'm just not very good at Photoshop. I'm trying to be better. Oh no, I put that in the wrong. I put the ellipsis in the wrong place. Freaking idiot, Zach. Rebs at 8. Gosh dang it, BV. You're the bane of my existence. The spilling of the coffee was crazy. Get this Allstate commercial off here. Who's watching the game? Is that Beyonce? Is that Russell? No, it's Russell Wilson and Sierra. My friend Karks must be there. Penn State. Very, very interesting. Listen, Kyle Whittingham is a great coach. He's almost a guaranteed 9 wins type coach. I think he's going to be very good. I know they lost a ton of players to Virginia Tech and then us elsewhere throughout college football to the portal. I believe Kyle Whittingham is a good enough coach to put a team. Yeah, 13 is perfect. Penn State. 13 is a perfect spot for Penn State. I absolutely love this list so far. Let's keep going. We have Auburn, Ole Miss, and then Oklahoma left. All right, PV, where's Oklahoma going? Where is Oklahoma going? So here's what we have available. We have number 4 available, number 5, and number 8 available. That's all we have available, basically. Listen, I don't think Auburn is going to be 8. Okay, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we also need 16. Wait, what's happening? Tennessee. PV, you've said 13 for every... Oh, I like 8, but I have the potential, but it still depends on material. It does. I think 8's a good spot. Like, because the defense is as good as it is, I believe 8 is a good spot for Oklahoma. Should I just put OK or OKL? OKA? I think just OK. 4 and 5, I mean, it's Ole Miss is going to be... What is going on with this list? Wait, I'm so confused. I have Ole Miss right here. Okay. Is there a team we're missing? Why do we have Texas at 11? Miami, Ohio State, Oregon, Ole Miss. Let's put Ole Miss at 4. I mean, LSU should be up here too. Ole Miss at 4. I can't be... And then Auburn at 16. Let's move BYU to 16, and let's put Auburn here. Let's do that. Auburn, and then put... Who did I say here? BYU? Move BYU up. Here's what we have so far. Okay, so let me just organize this slightly. We don't have a team at 5. We have no one at 5. We have Texas A&M, Indiana, Texas, and then Bama at 12, Penn State at 13, USC at 14, Tennessee at 15, BYU 16, Auburn 17, Missouri 18, Washington 19, LSU 100. Georgia's at 6. The only one we're missing is number 5. Wait. Miami, Ohio State, Oregon, Ole Miss. Okay. Georgia, Notre Dame, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Indiana, Texas, Bama. Who am I missing? USC is on this list already. Wait, did I not pick 20 teams? This is what I was kind of going off of. It's going off of... No, I started registration for Blake and Oreo to go to Texas Tech football camp. What was I doing? Ohio State, Notre Dame, Texas, Georgia, Indiana, Miami, LSU, Tech, A&M, Ole Miss, Bama, Oklahoma, USC, Tennessee, Michigan. I'm missing Michigan and I'm missing Florida. I think, who do we put at, okay, we can't put either of those at 5. Let's move everyone up a little bit. So let's go Georgia here. Georgia. We're going to go Notre Dame here. Can I move Texas here to 7? Can I move Texas to 7? And then move Michigan to like 11 maybe? Wait. Penn State. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to move Texas to 7. That'll make them very, very mad still to Koss. That's way too high, though, for Michigan. I don't think Michigan's going to be very good. And this just looks horrible. Just go here. Does the 2 forward slashes work better? Yeah, way better. Michigan is 15th or higher for sure. Yeah, I'm with you on that. So Miami, Ohio State, Oregon, Ole Miss, Georgia, Notre Dame, Texas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M, Indiana. I think we put Bama at 11. Let's go Michigan at 12. Let's go Michigan at 12. First comment is going to be like, bro, no Florida. Bro doesn't know ball, no Florida. Actually, I really like Florida because I really like their coach. I kind of want to have Florida on this list, bro. I kind of really want to put Florida on this list. Can we take Tennessee off the list? Tennessee's going to suck. I'm going to replace them with Florida. All right. We had Tennessee at 15. That's just too high. Tennessee's not very good at football. I mean, Josh Heupel I don't think can win the big one. I'm sorry. Not really. Indian. All right, PV, here it is. Oh, my gosh. I didn't even see any of that. Sorry. Okay, PV, here it is. I think this is our official top 20 teams, or our top 100 teams in college football. Number 1, we have Miami. Number 2, Ohio State. Number 3, Oregon. Number 4, Ole Miss. 5 is Georgia. 6 is Notre Dame. 7 is Texas. 8 is Oklahoma. 9 is Texas A&M. 10 is Indiana. 11 is Bama. 12 Michigan. Penn Penn State at 13, USC at 14. Can I flip USC and Michigan? Can I put USC at 12 and bring Michigan down to 14? BYU at 16, Auburn 17, Missouri 18, Washington 19, LSU 100. I kind of want to flip USC and Michigan, bro. Yeah, so I'm going to put USC here. And then I'm going to put Mitch right there. I mean, the obvious one that people are going to get so mad at is the LSU one. This guy does no ball. I think this is it. I like USC until the big games. Yeah, good thing we're in preseason. All right, I think this is it. Our top 100 college football teams. All right, I think this is it. I think we go live on TikTok now. Do we have enough busts? Do we have enough graphics and stuff like this down here? Do we have enough silly stuff? I'm going to get rid of the hard eyes for Denzel. I hope I don't get in trouble for having, shirtless men on my TikTok live. It's a good list. It's not bad. But do we need any more fun, pizzazz? Australia just shot a screamer, but it stopped by the keeper. Oh, I wish I had my coffee. Got the next best thing, DC. Lane Kiffin, shirtless. Multiple shirtless men on the thing. Okay. I'm going to get in trouble for that on TikTok. Let's do that. Dude, this is way better. We got to just do this, Lane. Oh, this Lane is hilarious. It's maybe we could just leave it. Maybe we could just leave it like this. I mean, this is unbelievable. This Lane Kiffin is very funny. The Marquise Brownlee bust is my favorite part by far. All right, this is perfect. Top 100 college football teams. And there's only 20 of them. This is so TBWZ. Nudge it. If one of you could learn Photoshop, that'd be awesome. All right, let's export this. We're going to TikTok, live posters. Bro, see how many posters I've made? Done a lot of work for this show. Top 100 CFB. All right. Boom. Wow. Fellas, this is about to get controversial up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all want to make me lose my mind. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all want to make me act a fool. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me all out. Up in here. Up in here. Top 100 college football. We are live on TikTok with our top 100 college football list. PV, you know what's going to be hard about this? Is I have to explain it. When people are like, why do you have them here? And I'm going to be like, oh, well, I have to make things up on the fly. That's going to be difficult. Because I don't know why we chose these things. I actually didn't choose them. You know what I mean? I kind of let you choose most of them. For our top 100 college football teams. Wow, let's see. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Surely Surely this will be non-controversial. There it is. First comment. Where's Arizona State? Not on this list. They lost Sam Levitt. They lost their quarterback. Kenny Dillingham is a solid coach, but still, come on now. What's up, Gliz? What's up, Gliz? Hanging out with the chat, having a good time. Let me exit out of Photoshop. File, save. X. Save. See how it looks. Do you wish Joey Aguilar was still playing? Yeah, why not? I'm not. I don't know. Joey Aguilar is playing. He plays for Tennessee, right? Or did he leave Tennessee? Did he go to the draft? Why on earth would that guy go to the draft? That guy stinks at football. He was pretty good last year, though. UCLA is going to be sneaky a little bit better than people thought, bro. People, like, low-key, they're going to be a little bit better than people thought. They have other quarterbacks. Who is it, Scuba? Who is Arizona State's quarterback going to be? The one thing that they benefit from is that they play in a very weak conference over there in that Big 12. Now that Texas Tech doesn't have Brendan Sorsby, I have Texas Tech all the way down to, where do I have them? What the heck? Peavy, we left Texas Tech off the list. How? Texas A&M, Indian, Bama. That's what we forgot. We forgot Texas Tech. I don't know. You tell me. True. Scuba, that's actually a great point. Way to put it. These are the top 100 college football teams going into the 2027 season, by the way. At number 1, we do have Miami rocking and rolling and coming back hotter than ever. They were unbelievable last year. They recruited very well. They got really, really, really good talent in the transfer portal. They still have Malachi Toney, who's going to win the Heisman. He's the best player in college football. And they got the best quarterback available in the transfer portal by the name of Darian Mensah from Duke. He's going to be unbelievable. Miami's going to be way, way, way back. I expect them to go back to the Natty and win it this time around. Ohio State is going to be better than they were last year. You know, another year of Julian Sayin is going to be interesting. I've never been high on Julian Sayin. I've never been that high on it. I thought we had them at 14 or 16. Well, looking at the list, I don't have them there. I don't have them anywhere. I have Texas Tech completely off the board, which is unfortunate, and that's my fault. But it might be your fault, too. I don't know what happened. Right now, Michigan is at 14. Michigan is at 14, balling out. I do have Ohio State still at number 2 because they always have a good defense. That defense continues to get even better. They added in some freshman talent. Carnell Tate is not there. They added some freshman talent from Modern Day from Southern California. He's going to be an absolute beast. I think Ohio State stays good. The question is, will they be better than Indiana? I don't think Indiana's going to repeat the same success they had last year. I have them all the way at 10. LSU at 100? Yes. LSU is not even going to make the playoff. They're not even going to be close. They might be 500. I don't know if LSU is going to make it to a bowl game, to be completely honest with you. At number 3, I have Oregon. A huge theme in this list is just going to be repeat quarterbacks, so guys who have experience. Dante Moore has some awesome experience. He played in multiple playoff games last year. He got his butt kicked late by Indiana, so he knows what it's like to go up against the best of the best. His great road wins at Penn State last year. Dante Moore is a Heisman favorite for a reason. He's going to be awesome. Dan Lanning's a great coach. Ole Miss at 4. Hotty toddy, gosh almighty, who the hell are we? Yeah, flim flam, bim bam, Ole Miss by damn. Ole Miss is unbelievable. Trinidad Chambliss might go down as the best quarterback in Ole Miss history. That is a school that has had Jackson Dart and that has had Eli Manning on the list as well. Trinidad Chambliss might be better than all of them. At 5, I do have Georgia. Georgia is up there at 5. Kirby Smart is always going to put some dogs together. No pun intended there. The funny part about Kirby Smart is he complains so much about NIL and all of this crap. And I'm like, brother, Georgia doesn't even need NIL like a lot of these other schools do. You know what I mean? Like, it's rarely anymore do schools recruit themselves, but Georgia is one of those schools. They got fast guys. They like to drive their cars very fast and commit felonies. Bad group of players, but a good group of coaches in there over at Georgia. Year 2, Gunnar Stockton loading. Notre Dame at 6. I was impressed with Notre Dame last year from a roster construction standpoint. Am I high on CJ Carr? Not really. Everyone else seems to be way higher on CJ Carr than I do. I don't know. I watched him play football last year. He's a good football player. He's an accurate passer. he doesn't do anything wrong. Does that make sense? But I just don't see him doing the things like maybe a Chambliss does or a Dante Moore does, where you see them going out and winning football games. I just don't necessarily see that from C.J. Carr. Papa J. Grills is taking this way too seriously. Jeez, brother, chill out. Gosh, man. Touch grass. I got Texas at 7 because I just don't like Texas, and I'm being a jerk to Texas. Where Arch Manning finished last year was a top-tier quarterback. But I can't forget where he started, right? The idea that he's just going to magically appear and be the old Arch Manning or the later version of Arch Manning and just come into this thing and start balling out, yeah, that sounds cool. Like, he was okay ever since the Red River rivalry, or the Red River shootout, as we used to call it. I thought he played good football. Texas missed the playoff, and in general, it was a team built for the playoff. It just felt like they didn't have all the right pieces together last year. This year, they have all the money in the world. They have spent a ton of money on their class, in the portal, and in recruiting. I do think Sark is a good coach, and if Arch Manning can at least be what he was at the end of the season and then continue to improve, they're going to be a really, really good football team. But I got Texas at 7. Your takes are the worst I've ever seen. Yeah, AT, you should you'd be shocked at how we made this list just now. I spun a wheel. I got Oklahoma at 8 because PV wanted them at 8. There is PV. Oklahoma winning it all. Unbelievable stuff, brother. AT, don't stop coming. If you want to call into the show, the number's at the top of the screen. It's 213-352-5216. You could call in and tell me your top 100 list, and we could see what is different about mine, because I made them with a wheel and a randomizer. So, taking the heat for that. At 9, I have Texas A&M. I'm just not a big fan of Texas A&M in general. I think they always suck. They always get let down. Listen, Mike Elko's a good coach. They recruit really well. They got a bunch of players coming in, but I don't know. Not super high on them. What is up, brother? You are live on TBWZ Widescreen Radio. What's your name? Where are you calling in from?
What's up? What's up? It's Richard from New York.
Richard from New York, my guy. How are you, bro?
What's up? What's up? I haven't seen a minute, but I just want to say, Knicks won the chip.
Knicks in 5, bro. I said it the entire time.
I saw Spurs in 7 last time I saw your live.
Huh. I think I actually, in my official prediction, I picked Spurs in 4.
Yeah, I mean, that didn't really happen, right?
No, not at all. Were you at the parade yesterday, Richard?
I wasn't. It was too crowded.
Oh, are you not a big crowds guy?
Nah. You'd wake up at like 5 a.m. for that.
Bro, they were out and about. They were all over the place. Yeah, I mean, I was completely wrong about the New York Knicks. I was wrong, and I'm firsthand admit it. You know, Jalen Brunson is the king of New York. Is he the best Knick of all time?
Yeah, and then you had like all like the Eastern Conference final wrong, I think, or it was the one before.
I had the Hawks in 6, and then I had the Sixers in 7, and then I had the Knicks in 7 against the Cavaliers, which they swept, and then I had the Spurs in 4, and it was Knicks in 5.
But there was one round like with the West and East that you got all wrong as well. It was kind of impressive. I can't lie.
Yeah, I got the entire round 2. I got everything wrong. I had Lakers over Thunder. I had the Nuggets over the Wolves, or the Wolves over the Spurs, and then I had the Sixers over the Knicks, and then the last one was the Pistons over Cleveland. Bro, I got everything wrong. It's honestly impressive.
Exactly, it's more impressive than getting all of them right.
So now going into college football and then going into the NFL season, you got to know when you see me have a take, you just go and take the opposite, no?
Exactly. I'll make bank from it. What are you
that's what
like,
you got to do.
On like Jim Dolan saying he doesn't want the Knicks going in second apron.
I mean, I understand him not wanting to spend all that money. It's a lot of money to pay for all that, but you just won a championship. Oh my gosh.
No, but he was in the luxury tax for such a long time, and he was willing to pay it. It was just more of, like, your future draft picks, and, like, you can't sign and trade players. It's going to be terrible for him.
The second apron thing is tough. Like, Jim Dolan has been in the second apron for, 3 or 4 years now since
luxury
they got
tax, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money, bro. And so it's like you spent those past 3-4 years in the second apron to get a championship, and then you got the championship, and it's like, all right, okay, now let's scale back. That's why it's so hard and it's so difficult for teams to go back-to-back in the NBA now because, dude, it costs a lot of money to put together a squad to win it, and there's not been a non-second apron team to win it since the Thunder did it because they had all rookies, basically.
Yeah, exactly. You think are they gonna release players, or are they just gonna try like lowering contract?
I don't know. They can restructure some stuff. I saw Kat talking about maybe taking less money. You got to make a decision between Mitchell Robinson and like Landry Shamet. I believe they're both up for player options. So you got to make a decision there. I mean, there's a world where you can move a guy like Josh Hart potentially and save some money there. It's going to be really tough, bro. It's going to be hard for the Knicks to put a championship team together again. You know, the tough part is for Knicks fans, like every year we always take whoever won the championship, we take them next year again, and this year everyone's gonna be like, nah, New York isn't even gonna come close.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now, Boston is the favorite to win the East next year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I might have to. You think Giannis won in Boston?
Bro, I mean, Giannis wants to go to Miami, but the Miami trade package, it's so weird they're not willing to give up Bam, and I'm like, dude, give up Bam and go get Giannis. But
wait, this is a hot take.
All right,
Bam
hot take
is better
incoming.
than Kobe. Because he had 83 points.
Yeah, because he broke Kobe's record. Now,
exactly.
He does not have Kobe's stats when it comes to hotel rooms in Colorado. So he's got to do something there. He's got to do something real nasty there, but he's already wifed up with Asia. Bam is officially better than Kobe Bryant. You heard it here first from Richard from New York. Brother, unbelievable stuff. Thanks for calling in. We're going to keep it rolling, though. Congrats on New York, dog. Congrats on your Knicks, bro.
50.
Peace. Where's Virginia Tech at? Billy Buckets, man. Virginia Tech, very interesting football team, bro. They obviously got James Franklin. Their recruiting class was unbelievable. I think it was top 12, maybe 13 or 14. Their recruiting class was very, very good because James Franklin, at the end of the day, he's not the biggest X's and O's guys. He's not going to win you a ton of games on the field, but he's going to recruit his tail off. And he got a lot of players to come over in the portal that were kind of like, he got him to flip from Penn State over to follow him to Virginia Tech. I think over the next couple of years, Virginia Tech is going to be very good. Now, what happened with Penn State every year, Billy Buckets? What happened was every year they would get to the playoff or they'd be really, really good, and then they would play a good team and they would lose. Because there's James Franklin could never win the big one. So will that problem go away? No. I think that problem will still exist. The thing is, though, you will have good rosters, and you will put good teams together. So we're going to see the best Virginia Tech team probably since Michael Vick was playing quarterback over there. It's going to be very, very fun to watch that team go out. I don't think it's this year, but I do think next year they're competitive in the ACC. The tough part about the ACC is Miami is an absolute wagon. I don't see them falling off it anytime soon. And they got some solid freshmen that played last year, too, already there that stayed. All right, you know more than I do about your squad. Yeah, LSU at 100. Get them off my screen. Get them off my screen. Get LSU out of here. I wish I could have put them lower, but there's only 100 teams in college football. USA up 2-0 on Australia. Dos Cicero, 81st and a half minute. What happened? Josh, what do you mean? Gliz says Trinidad scrambles in the pocket too much. We left off on Notre Dame and Texas. I have Oklahoma at 8. Oklahoma's defense was unbelievable last year, and it's going to continue to stay good. Brent Venables is always going to have a good defense. The big question mark about Oklahoma is John Mateer. John Mateer was getting Heisman talk through the first 6 games of last year when they were playing a bunch of bad teams, and then they hurt his hand against Auburn. He missed a couple games. Oklahoma stayed the course, and then they got to the Red River Shootout against Texas and got dismantled at the Cotton Bowl. And John Mateer and Oklahoma never really looked the same since. They got swamped by Ole Miss at home. It's just you could see last year when they played the really good teams, they lost. They beat up on bad teams, and they were bad against good teams. So that's kind of the case of Oklahoma from last year. Now this year, are we going to get something different? Are we going to see a more mature John Mateer, potentially? I think they have a lot of talent at running back still. I like where they're at. I think they're going to be fine. Oklahoma had one of the toughest schedules last year. That is also very, very true. Why do you think they are 100? Because Lane Kiffin is evil, and he doesn't care about winning football games. He cares about himself and himself only. Rude awakening coming. Also, LSU with expectations is never good. LSU without expectations, fantastic. You know, the 2019 LSU National Championship team, I don't even think they were preseason ranked in the top 20. No one believed Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was preseason ranked like a 5th round selection. LSU without expectations, great. LSU with expectations, nasty and bad. They stink. FSU over under 3 wins from an FSU fan. Dude, FSU, that one's so sad, bro. I mean, Mike Norvell, this is his last season coaching at Florida State. I mean, it has to be. They've had so many options ever since the 14-0 season where they missed the playoff. I mean, that was just so tough, bro. It's a tough look for FSU. A great group of fans, too, that deserve a good football team, and they just don't have it right now. At number 9, I do have Texas A&M. I'm like, they're okay. They're good. They made the playoff last year. They had the easiest cupcake schedule in the world, though, last year. Like, do you remember when they didn't play anybody? They played absolutely no one, and then they finally got to a what did they do last year? They didn't even make the SEC championship game because that was Georgia and that was Alabama, if I'm not mistaken. But Texas A&M lost their last game, I believe it was to Bama. That's right. They lost their last game to Bama, and they didn't make the conference championship game, but they were still like the 3 seed in the playoff. Listen, it's a good football team. I like Texas A&M a lot. Marcel Reed's a very, very athletic and good quarterback. Will he be able to lead his team to a championship this year? Time will tell, but a year underneath his belt is good for a guy like Marcel Reed. At number 10, I have Indiana. Indiana's a good football team. Their recruiting class stinks. You know, they lost Fernando Mendoza. They got Josh Hoover from Texas Christian. And everyone's like, oh, Josh Hoover, great quarterback. You don't know crap about Josh Hoover. You do not know a thing about Josh Hoover. You've never watched him throw the football before because you never watched Texas Christian University play football last year. So everyone who's telling me Indiana is going to be so good, you've never watched their players play football. Kurt Cignetti is somehow cheating. I think 10 is too high for Indiana, to be honest with you. It's hard to go back-to-back. It's hard to retool in today's college football system. With the way the transfer portal opens and the way you have to start recruiting during the playoff. They were an unbelievable team last year, a fantastic story. I just don't think they repeated this year, but still a good squad. I got them at 10. Time to rage bait you, said Noah the Goat. You can call into the show, 213-352-5216 if you want to call in. Ever since the Jordan Travis injury, it's just been so depressing. It's so true, bro. That was so fun. That was so sad. That was, man. Didn't they hang a banner that said, like, national champions? I love when teams do that. Australia only has 4 shots, 2 on goal. Wow, Australia sucks. What does Australia even do? I'm going to get in trouble on TikTok for that. A header, and then they kick it, and then they kick it again, and they kick it backwards, and now they're kicking it forward. This graphic stinks. I do have Bama at 11. It's not the same Bama team that we grew up watching, bro. Bama used to be a team that just went in and smacked you in the mouth and punched you in the face. And they were unbelievable. And they were tough. They were defensive. This is not that same Bama team, okay? Alex Mack is going to be starting. He's a very, very, very athletic quarterback. He's tall. He throws a really, really good ball. I think he's going to be solid. First-year starting quarterbacks, though, I'm never really super high on. So he right now on this list, if I'm not mistaken, is the highest-ranked first-year starting quarterback. That's Alex Mack at Bama. It's going to be a tough one. I think they're going to be half decent, pretty good. Kalen DeBoer is a great coach. I think they're going to be fine. Are they going to make the playoff to that fringe playoff team? At 12, I do have USC. Jaden Maiava is a unbelievable quarterback. Yes, I'm a USC fan. Jaden Maiava is so good at quarterback. And last year, he was incredible in that system with Lincoln Riley, who's one of the best offensive minds in college football, if not the best. The team improved. They had an unbelievable recruiting class. They did well in the portal. They didn't lose a bunch of guys. Their D-line is coming back from last year, which their D-line was really good last year. Their defense was a lot better than people thought. They need to improve over there, though. The big issue with USC has always been tackling. It's so weird. The Lincoln Riley USC teams, the issue has always been tackling. And it's very, very frustrating. I'm spitting all over my mic. My mic is covered in spit. I spilled my coffee all over my desk today. And so my desk and my computer was covered in coffee. Isn't Hoover the name of the teams? Wow, Swaggy, great point. They're the Hoosiers. But this year they'll be the Hoovers. Sorry. Same with OU teams. Yeah. Tackling. It's so weird. How do you not know that? How do you not know how to tackle? I could tackle any of you. I shouldn't have said that. I'm losing my mind. You know what happens? Every freaking time we go on TikTok, I get mad and frustrated. I get so mad and frustrated because I put so much work into a graphic that sucks. And we used to get a lot of buzz. We used to do like at least 50, 60 people in here all the time. And now we do 4. I'm hopping off TikTok. This was stupid. I'm off. I'm out. I quit. I'm done with those guys. Those fools. Because I sit here and we make a graphic together and we have a very good time doing it. And I had a blast making the graphic with everybody. And everybody was having a good time. And then I spilled my coffee and everybody left. And then me and Peavy finished the graphic together and had a very fun time doing it. And it was very silly and very goofy and very fun. And then we go on TikTok and no one stops by. I don't know how to do it. Why is it so up and down? Why is it so inconsistent? It's so inconsistent. There's been multiple times where I've had 50 plus, up to I've had 140 people in there one time, and it's just so inconsistent, and it's such a bother. Like and they say like usually when you're, I know PV that sucks. Nobody cared. One guy was like, "You're an idiot," and then like left, and then I called him an idiot, and then he got butthurt and then left. He was like, "You're such an idiot for having LSU at 100." And I was like, "No, you're an idiot." And he's like, "All right." And he left. The thing that's frustrating is like the views have been popping off on TikTok. Last 3 clips, 5,000, 9,500, and 3,000. They've all been doing really well. It's because it's Juneteenth probably. Yeah. Everyone's out and about doing things. So here's the question then. If everyone's out and about doing things during the day, like Oreo's playing basketball with his friends, or you guys are riding bikes and JD's working and all the homies are gone during the day, why are we doing the show during the day? You know what I mean? Because I know Slade shows up and PV shows up when you can. You're on Juneteenth Day, so that's why you're here. Swaggy shows up. Everyone shows up and supports, and I love it so much, but like it doesn't seem like anybody can actually watch the show during the day. During summertime, they're just like, I can't watch. So I'm like, why are we doing the show during the day when nobody can watch? So if people can watch at night, why are we not just doing it at night? Why am I not sleeping more? I enjoy the night shows, to be honest. Then let's do that. Let's just move to night shows next week. Let's move to all night shows next week. It seems like people. Where are you working? I got a job at. Who's watching? I don't really want to reveal it live. It's just you and Gliz. It's a restaurant in Fashion Island. Oh, we almost had an amazing chance at a 3rd goal. Couldn't get it done. With a win, though, USA qualifies. So 2-0, it looks like we're going to be qualifying for the round of 32. I got a restaurant job at, I'll text you. Do you have my number? You should come in, bro. I don't have your number. I got a restaurant job, and it's so awesome. PV, the struggle is, man, all the women are so beautiful. All the women are so hot. I'm having a tough one. Trying to keep my hands to myself. I'm due for a wifey date, so I'm down. Nice, bro. Yeah. Come through. It's a really, really nice spot. I know, dude. It's crazy, bro. There's like some rule here. The ref's down. The ref is down. Oh my gosh, the referee is down. He's hurt. I don't like cheering for injuries, but it's kind of funny when it's the ref. It's called Joey. PV. It's called Joey. Bro, cruise in. I can try to get you my discount. I get a 60% off. But it's really nice. They've got steaks and they got sushi. They also have like cheeseburgers and like wontons and gyoza and butter cake. It's just like what it is like it's like a rich man's yard house. It's just like a souped up yard house. Like a bit of a smaller menu, but like all of the classics and then some like really, really, really good sushi on top of that. That's like probably our best thing is the sushi, but the ref is down. The clock keeps rolling for the referee getting hurt. Why do the refs wear shoulder pads? That's the funniest part of this whole thing. That is the funniest part of this entire thing. Oh, man. Okay. I'm sorry, dude. I'm struggling, bro. I got some things going on in life right now that are really tough, but the thing is, it's hard. I'm working till I'm not getting home till like 1 a.m. usually, and then I start getting ready for this program at like 9, and it's just like I have to wake up super early, and then like the time crunch is just really, really tough. So I'm thinking nighttime will be a lot better for me personally. You know what I mean? Because then I can just like sleep in, and like I don't have to worry about losing a bunch of sleep because I'm on like 4 hours of sleep from last night basically because I didn't go to bed till like 3. I'm like 5 hours of sleep basically, and it's like the show is not as good when I'm tired, and so if I'm well rested and I can do the show at night, man, I think it's gonna be absolutely cranking. I think it's gonna be a lot more fun, and I got to figure out this whole summertime thing because it doesn't seem like anybody cares about what's going on during the day because people are like playing like wiffle ball and stuff in the front yard and playing in the sprinklers, which is what they should be doing. They should be enjoying summertime. But yeah, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to hop off, though. Yeah, I'm going to hop off. Heck yeah, you'll get more degenerates at night. Seems like you couldn't stay off the phone during those shows. That's the thing, PV. Yeah, like if I don't get the phone calls rolling in, like Blake and George and Peyton all called in the first like 5 minutes of the show, and it was super fun. And then they call in and then they leave because they want to just call and then talk and then dip, which is cool. But if I don't get the calls from TikTok and stuff like that, I sit here and I'm like, yeah, at 12 I have USC because I spun a wheel and I landed on USC, and we're like, yeah, 12. So without calls, it's really hard. No way. What a great chance. Pass it. Breakaway. Put it in net. Oh, I tried. All right, brothers. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's show. I think we're just going to move to night times and then see if that's better. But not giving up anytime soon. I'm just going to work until we figure this thing out. You know what I mean? I don't want to just, I'm not going to give up on the show or anything. I'll be like, I'll wait till football season starts. Like, no, football season starts now. I've been playing Tomodachi Life. Nice, bro. That's awesome. I don't even know what that is. I do not know what that is. My dog is dying. I really hope my dog doesn't die.
Day after day I'm more confused.
Really
Yeah,
bad.
look for the light through the pouring rain.
Yeah, he's sick. He's sick. We had to take him to the vet today, so I'm trying to figure that out right now. But I love you guys so much. Monday night. We're doing Monday night. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. We're doing nights from now on for summertime. Love you guys. I'll see you in the Discord. Peace out. Beanie outie. God bless. Love you.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away?